Doctor Who Christmas special cancelled. Doctor Who, the entire TV show, delayed. Russell T Davies left the same way he came in, to cheer and applause. Yes, there has been a big update on the future of Doctor Who, and yeah, it's not looking good. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe, also leave a like and comment down below, and let's get into the depressing future of Doctor Who. So it has been announced, well, we now know the future of Doctor Who, and as I said, it is not looking good. Basically, Russell T Davies said there was going to be a press release concerning the future of Doctor Who, what we were expecting to see in regards to the future of the TV show, and we now know what this press release is about. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, on the Doctor Who website there is an update on plans for the future of Doctor Who. So, as part of securing the next phase of the show for future generations, the BBC will put Doctor Who out into competitive tender this year. So, what does competitive tender mean? Well, they are basically saying to loads of streaming services and just loads of studios that produce TV and that come and bid for Doctor Who, basically. If you put money into the show to make it, you can have it on your streaming service, probably outside of the UK, hopefully outside of the UK. You can have it on your streaming service, and yeah, you put money in to help make it, because the BBC doesn't make, I think, any TV shows just by themselves. There is always a company behind it that produces the bulk amount of money for it to be made. And they are now doing the same with Doctor Who. So like Netflix or Amazon Prime, something like that, will pick up the show this year and they will put the money in to produce it for whenever it's going to be released. I've heard that 2028 is probably the earliest we're going to get some Doctor Who content, because, as it says in this announcement, after careful consideration, the BBC, Russell T Davies and Bad Wolf have collectively decided to not go ahead with the previously announced Doctor Who Christmas episode. This decision was not taken lightly, and we know it will be disappointing for fans, but in order to set the show up for future series, it was decided that rather than bridge the gap with a one-off special, we are choosing to push forward to invest in the long-term future of the show, which ensures that when the TARDIS lands once more, it does so in all its glory. So, of course, that is, they're saying that there's going to be a series of Doctor Who coming next rather than just the one-off special, and it will be, rather than this one-off special that should wrap up all these things, we are rather just going to get a new series of Doctor Who for whenever Doctor Who returns. Now, of course, the BBC are going to retain all IP in Doctor Who, and BBC Studios will continue to lead the global distribution of Doctor Who, as well as licensing customer products, digital and immersive experiences on behalf of the BBC. So the BBC still are going to have the money coming in from like toys, like other experiences like the Fugitive Doctor, Circuit Breaker, multimedia series. They are going to get all the money from that. Just whatever studio or network or whatever that picks it up will only get money from the show that is released on their platform. BBC will still get the bulk or all of the money related to other things. It's a bit like, just think about the Spider-Man agreement with Sony and Marvel. So Sony just have ticket, I think they have like 90% or something money from the ticket sales of MCU Spider-Man and any Spider-Man adjacent movies that Sony purely produce. However, Marvel have like 10% ticket sales, as well as merchandise, like their parks where Spider-Man appears, comics, TV shows. They have all of that. So BBC will still make the majority of money from Doctor Who, which I don't know if that will be a good thing or bad thing. Probably a bad thing in terms of if they can shop it around to people, because of course the other services are going to want the bulk of the money, but they won't be able to get it because the BBC won't want to give that up. So we have no Doctor Who other than the Doctor Who animation series for CBeebies, which is currently in production. So great. Not. But let's go on to Russell T Davies's post on Instagram that he made in relation to this. So, Russell T Davies is leaving Doctor Who. He is gone along with Bad Wolf and the rest of the production team. It is going to be a whole new production team when, hopefully, Doctor Who returns. Well, if it returns. And so this is Russell T Davies's post. And so, goodbye from me to Doctor Who, but hello to a big new future for the show as the BBC announces it's putting the show into tender. As a result, there won't be a Christmas special. We only cooked that one up to guarantee a future where no one knew what was happening. But now we do know, so there's no need for it. You'll have to wait a bit longer for Doctor Who, but you will be waiting for more than one, so it's worth it. For the record, there was no script. Weird. I never wrote it. Okay. And there was no actor ever approached to play the Doctor. Strange again. You may disagree. Fine, sit on that chair and wait to be proved right. You'll be waiting a long time. And now I'm excited to see what comes next. And then it's just, yeah, it's all up for grabs, which is so Doctor Who. It's exciting, unpredictable, and new. Here comes the future. So, yeah, that's weird. Because I'm pretty sure that Russell T Davies has said that he wrote scripts for at least season 3 that they were going to do, if not scripts for the Christmas special. I'm pretty sure Murray Gold also said that he'd seen scripts and even some, like, of what the footage would look like for a season 3, which is so weird. And of course there was that infamous cut out Ncuti Gatwa quote when he was on the Graham Norton show, how they said that they would be filming a season 3, and now apparently there were no scripts ever written. Yeah, okay, I think another lie is being cooked up there. Just like how they were lying, how they said that this was always the plan. This was never going to be the plan, unless the plan was to literally, like, cancel the show. Yeah, that's a great plan to ensure the future of Doctor Who, but I don't know what to do, actually, kind of with the channel. I know that you've now obviously noticed I've been focusing more on Pokemon content for a little bit now, because the future of Doctor Who was so up in the air. Now it's not up in the air, but Doctor Who now seems even further away than ever before. And it's going to be, because I was thinking about just before the Christmas special was going to air, when it was apparently going to happen, I was thinking about doing another series of, like, all the unanswered questions in Ncuti Gatwa's era of Doctor Who, just like how I did a YouTube video for, like, you know, every unanswered question from the 60th anniversary specials, which you will have seen on my channel. And guess how many there were? 36, which is a lot, but not as many as I thought. But of course the biggest question is Billie Piper, but we are never going to get an answer to that. Those 36 questions we are never going to get an answer for. And really, that has angered me more than anything. Really, seeing the future of the show, I was shocked that this happened, but past that, not much, which is actually quite damning for my thoughts of Doctor Who, that I haven't just been completely knocked back by this information. But I am angry that we will never get these answers, angry that they lied and lied and lied to us. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you excited for maybe the future Doctor Who, which it seems like the earliest we will get any Doctor Who will be 2028. Yikes. But are we set to enter another wilderness year? That's what I've even forgot to even mention. There's so much going on. Like, back in 1989, they just quietly cancelled Doctor Who. They just said there won't be another series. This is giving very that vibes. But of course, I wasn't alive back then, so I don't know if we are going down the same route. Will we have another 16 years with no Doctor Who content to happen? Will we enter another wilderness years? Maybe I should go in to get invested in Big Finish Doctor Who audio or Doctor Who comics. Get invested in this multimedia Doctor Who circuit breaker. Become a collector. Yeah. Let me know down in the comments below what more you want to see from this channel. Do I just stick with Doctor Who and Pokemon? Do I branch out into other stuff? Yeah. I don't know what to do about some Doctor Who videos I have planned. I might release them. Yeah. It's not looking good. Yeah, so I don't know. It's yeah. I mean, I guess all those people that said Doctor Who's cancelled were proven right. Well, it's technically not cancelled, just delayed. And if it's anything like British transport or transport in America for the World Cup, it's going to be a long time coming. But we will be there for it all. And, you know, it's all new, all different, all yet to be decided. And that is like everything in life, and also in Doctor Who. So, of course, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, also subscribe, and share it out. And I will see you in the next one. Damn.